Once upon a time, in a world filled with wonder, there lived the first two humans, Adam and Eve. They were created by a divine being who wanted a pair of caretakers to look after a beautiful garden called Eden. Eden was a place like no other, filled with colorful flowers, tall trees bearing delicious fruits, and playful animals who roamed freely. Adam and Eve enjoyed every moment in the garden, where their only task was to tend to its beauty. In this paradise, Adam and Eve could eat from any tree they desired, except for one, the tree of knowledge of good and evil. The divine being had warned them that eating its fruit would bring about consequences they could not foresee. One bright morning, Eve took a walk amongst the majestic trees near the forbidden tree. A curious serpent slithered by and asked, "Why don't you taste this fruit? It will give you the wisdom that even the stars know." Tempted by the serpent's words, Eve picked the most ripe and luscious fruit from the forbidden tree. She tasted it, and the flavor was unlike anything she had ever experienced. Adam joined her, and she offered him the fruit as well. Eating the fruit brought a strange change over Adam and Eve. Suddenly, they realized things they'd never noticed before, like how they needed clothes. As the divine being watched from afar, understanding dawned upon them. The consequences soon followed. Adam and Eve could no longer stay in Eden. They had to leave the beautiful garden and live in the world outside. Though the world was different from Eden, it was a new adventure for Adam and Eve. Together, they learned to grow gardens of their own, raise families, and give names to the creatures and lands they encountered. They discovered how to find joy in the simplest of things and appreciated the value of wisdom. Though they had left Eden, Adam and Eve held the garden's beauty in their hearts forever, and it taught them the lessons they needed for their journey in life. And so, the story of Adam and Eve became one of consequence, courage, and discovering the wonders of the world.